Good morning. This is Wednesday morning, January 28th. Hope you are all enjoying your extended weekend and staying warm and safe. The research showcase, is scheduled for Thursday, January 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. We have confirmed with Comerica Center that event should occur as planned. So I had planned to go through these expectations with you before the research showcase, but since I may not have a chance to meet with you before then, I wanted to take a minute to go through these slides. These slides are also available on the Canvas page under the modules as well. So again, the research showcase is scheduled for tomorrow night, Thursday, January 29th. You are scheduled to be released from school after third period tomorrow. So you are excused from your fourth period class on Thursday. Please communicate with your fourth period teachers so they know why you are not there. You are expected to be at the Comerica Center no later than 5 p.m. Should be available to us as early as 4 p.m., so I encourage you to get there early. Getting there early should give you plenty of time to set up your display board and then also give you time to visit the displays from the other schools and see what they are doing, what the other ISM students are doing. The address for the Comerica Center is 2601 Avenue of the Stars. I'll go over the location more specifically. There is a parking garage on the west side of the stadium, that is between the stadium and the tollway, and that parking garage will be available for parking, and there will not be any charge for parking tomorrow night. Your entrance will be at the front door, the main entrance. There is a place to drop off people, but there is not a place to park. So you will need to park in the parking garage and walk unless you have somebody dropping you off. So again, you are dismissed from school for the fourth period, so you're dismissed to leave immediately after third period. You should check out through the front office. Even if you are parked in the back of the school, you should still check out through the front office. Once you have checked out, then you may proceed to the back of the school and exit to your car. By the way, when you let your fourth period teacher know what you're going to be doing tomorrow night, you ought to also invite them to come to the research showcase as well. Clothing is essentially the same professional wear that we had for the symposium. Make sure your clothes are ready to go, pressed and dry cleaned. You will need to wear a jacket or coat. It'll be cool enough that should be comfortable tomorrow night. So men, you need to be wearing suits. Women, you need to be wearing professional either skirts or pantsuits with a jacket over your blouse. Dress shoes, no tennis shoes are allowed, no sandals are allowed, no white socks are allowed. Socks for men should cover your ankles. Dress shoes need to be comfortable shoes that you can stand in for several hours. You will be standing for at least 2 hours during the program from 6 to 8 p.m. You will probably also be standing and walking for a while before then and after then. So somewhere between 3 to 4 hours, you're going to be on your feet, and there will be very limited opportunities, if any, for you to sit down. So you need to be sure you are wearing shoes that you are comfortable standing in and walking in, and not shoes with high heels. There will not be a place where you can take your shoes off and relax. Some things you should bring. You are welcome to bring a water bottle. Please don't bring one of the big, gallon size or large size jugs. Bring a liter's, bring a regular size water bottle. It's not going to be obtrusive. Be sure you bring your presentation board. As I've recommended before, it's a good idea to carry your presentation board in a large trash bag. That way, if anything falls off your board, it's easy to find and not lost somewhere in the parking lot or someplace else. If you have any props for your display, like a Chromebook or a laptop to display your web page or your original work, please bring those. Make sure your original work is available. At least one copy of it is available. I will have some items for emergency board repairs as far as tape and glue stick and scissors. You may also want to bring your own repair kit as well, just in case I run out of things. If you want to bring a breath freshener, you may bring mints, but no gum. It is not professional to have gum in your mouth while you're visiting with guests. Things you should not bring. There is no place to eat. Uh, do not bring food. You should have plenty of time between the end of third period and 5 p.m. when you arrive at the center to eat and change your clothes. Of course, you cannot, I don't think this affects any of us, but you cannot bring any display using water or other wet substances. Can't bring any display that won't fit on your table space. Now, for the gallery walk, we use the rectangular tables. For this show, we will have circular tables. You will have roughly the same amount of space. I did not see any large display boards that would not fit, so you should be okay with that. There is no place to keep your personal items, so please do not bring personal items. If you need to bring a purse, bring a small one or a clutch. Don't bring anything more than your keys and your phone because, again, there's not any place to store those items. Gentlemen, make sure everything that you carry with you, you can put in your pockets. Do not bring a backpack. Again, there's no place to store it. There is no place to put it during the program. So you should arrive at Comerica Center. You may arrive as early as 4 p.m. I encourage you again to arrive as early as possible. You must be there no later than 5 p.m. and you must check in with me by 5 p.m. Park in the parking garage on the west side of the building. You will enter through the front of Comerica and set up your table. I'll show you the map of the floor in just a minute here. I don't know if we will have an opportunity to take a group photo. If we do, I will get the word out to you and we can do that if we have a chance to. So this is the picture from the Google Maps showing you what it looks like. Of course, the tollway is over here and Comerica is on Gaylord Parkway just off of the tollway. Parkwood, the street that the high school is on, is over here, as you'll see on the next slide. So here's Parkwood. So if you're coming from Frisco High School, you can go south on Parkwood to Gaylord Parkway, turn right on Gaylord. Comerica Center will be on the left side of the road, and the parking garage we are using is just past the Comerica Center if you come from that direction. We are fortunate that we are on the floor. So there are some schools that are having to set up on the mezzanine or balcony level up here. We get to set up on the floor, and these are the table or the areas where our tables will be. So you can kind of see where they are. They should be marked, and we will, please proceed to those tables and get your display set up and ready to go. This shows you the other schools that are up at the mezzanine or concourse level is the word I was looking for. So they're up on the concourse. There will probably be less traffic up here than there will be down on the floor. So you're more likely to see visitors from the other who've been invited by SM students from the other schools than if you were upstairs. From 6 to 8 p.m. during the program, you are expected to be at your table. I noticed during the gallery walk that a number of you abandoned your tables to go visit with your friends. Please do not do that during the research showcase. You need to be at your table and you need to be prepared to answer questions. You need to invite people. Say hello. People are looking at your board. If they are expressing some interest or seem interested in what you have on your board, say hello to them. Introduce yourself. Show your professionalism and your willingness to visit with them. Shake hands. Make eye contact. Say your name slowly and confidently so they can understand it. Do not mumble. Do not speak softly. The acoustics in a big space like that, you're going to have to speak in your classroom voice. If your mentor is there, please introduce them. Be ready to discuss your original work. What is your focus of study and what questions have you answered or what questions do you still have? And be prepared to answer questions. There is a list of most common questions that you can look at through this link to give you some ideas of questions you may receive and how you should respond, or you should think about how you should respond to those questions. Keep an eye on whether you have other people waiting. Some of your boards are going to attract more attention than others. And if you have a group of people around you talking, other visitors who are passing by your board will not feel very welcomed. So you need to be sure that you are paying attention to other people who might be on the perimeter or just outside the immediate group, and invite them into the conversation as best as you can. Your family and friends are likely to hang out around your board, and it's okay for them to come visit and come look at your board. I recommend that you encourage them to go look at the boards from the other schools as well, so that they're not there in a way that blocks other visitors from seeing your board or visiting with you about your board. I think the most polite way to do that is to ask your friends and family members to go see what's the other schools, what the ISM students from the other schools are doing on topics similar to yours, so you can get some ideas perhaps for your final product. Cell phones. Certainly you're allowed to carry your cell phones. This is outside of the school day. Unfortunately, I also am going to ask that your cell phones be out of sight during the program. You should not be checking messages. You should not be looking at TikTok videos. You need to be mentally and physically present for the research showcase. If you do need to leave to take a break, to get a drink of water, or to go to the restroom, it is okay to leave for a few minutes, but make sure that all the people beside you are aware that you're leaving and that they're going to be at their boards during that time. So when I look down the row where the Frisco High School students are located, I should not see more than one person who is away from their board at any given time. So at 8 p.m., when it's time to leave, please clean up your area, throw away all trash. We want to leave a good impression with Comerica Center so they invite us back. Please help. If anyone needs your help, provide assistance as needed. I'll show you pictures of the other ISM teachers again so you can remember what they look like, as well as some of the district personnel. Do not leave anything behind. Gather all of your belongings, including your board, your binder, any personal items you brought with you. We do not have a lost and found. My expectation is that anything that's left behind is going to wind up in the trash. So you want to be absolutely certain you don't leave anything when you leave at 8 o'clock. If you see staff, Frisco School District staff or Comerica Center staff, please be sure and thank them. Be courteous to them as you are leaving the building. And last thing, when you arrive, I'm going to ask you to check in with me so that I can be sure everybody is there. When you check out or when you leave, I'm going to ask that you check out with me. Please do not leave without telling me that you are leaving. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting there waiting, worried about leaving somebody behind. You do not want to be the student who gets a call at 9 o'clock at night asking why I'm still stuck at Comerica Center because you didn't check out with me. Cannot emphasize this enough. It is critical that you check out with me at the end of the program. Check out with me before you leave. So these are the ISM teachers. Again, the slide shows on the on Canvas. You may look at that and refresh your recollection. If any of these teachers ask for your help with anything, please help them as best you can. Unless it's absolutely essential that you're not able to help them, please provide them the help they need. These are some of the district people associated with the ISM program, Mr. Chetty and Dr. Harp, as well as Ms. Cunningham, Ms. Gunn, and Ms. Arnold may be there. I expect some of them, if not all of them, will be there tomorrow night. So be certain that you are polite to them as well and courteous to them. And certainly if they're interested in looking at your boards, be sure you share that information with them. Research Showcase is a great opportunity for you to see or for you to display your work, as well as an opportunity for you to see the work that the ISM students from the other schools are doing. There will be about 500 students there tomorrow night. Uh, I hope you have an opportunity to visit with them. Hope you have an opportunity to see some of the work that they are doing as well. Please let me know if you have any questions. I expect we will be at school tomorrow on Thursday. I will be in my classroom early in the morning. I will leave immediately after third period because I need to help set up at the Comerica Center. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night. I expect great things from you, and I expect you will do great things. Thank you.